Kickoff unit all lined up, and we are ready to put toe to leather. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And this is a matchup that we've been talking about coming into this. High-powered offense squaring off against a defense that is more than capable of shutting them down. This one's going to be fun, David.
Yeah, and this defense has been able to do that. Like every offense they've faced, they've played great. They take away what you do best. Obviously, Palmer on that other side.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
We were talking to the defensive coaching staff coming into this game tonight, and they said we really feel good about our pass rush. We feel like we've got guys up front that can win one-on-one. We've got to let these guys hunt. We've got to let them eat, and they're doing it on the first play of the game, getting a sack.
They need something that goes forward this time on 2nd and long from the 14. Looking to throw, it's Matthews. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, they execute the end route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Fighting off the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. He'll pull it on the read. Stuff on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. It's complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Running to Green. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Handoff to the lone back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one deep. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
And on this opening drive, the offense trying to be aggressive, attacking deep down the field. But they're going to have to do a better job of taking advantage of those one-on-one matchups, because that time the defense won. They were able to high point the football, creating the interception.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. To the air, it's Richardson. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Complete to the right. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. New set of downs after the completion. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking for a crease. It's Leonard. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
This defense talked about it coming into this football game. We've got to affect the quarterback. We got to rattle him. We got to hit him early. How about this? First drive, 2 sacks already. So far, mission accomplished.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Out of the gun to give to the back. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Snagged in the middle, it's Cox. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Power football with the run. Sweet cut there. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. He'll go to the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Richardson. Oh, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Fires to the big fella. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pulls it in, it's Leonard. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Grab behind the line, it's Brooks. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Looking for a gap. It's Leonard. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Strachan. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Fires left. Almost had the completion, just missed it. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. No good. After the miss, no change in the score.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
First play of the drive comes from the 38. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to it. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. The give to the back. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? They bring the punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. The inside handoff. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. He'll sneak it. Sometimes you might be tempted to get a little tricky there. Got a quarterback. He can fall forward. He can move the chains. Just do that.
Reese, I agree, because if I can't get short yardage situations with a quarterback sneak, I don't deserve to win anyways. So I better be able to toughen up, get a little bit of push, and get the yardage.
Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Brooks. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. Back to throw. It's Richardson. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wants to bring it back. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. The misconnection leaves him with a 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Finds his tight end. So he was forced to just take what the defense gave him, and they were able to stop him short of the first down.
And when you're a defense and you get 3rd and long and you know exactly where those sticks are, you set your feet at them, they throw it underneath, I go rally, make the tackle. Perfect 3rd down and long execution by this defense.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Back to throw, it's Richardson. Setting up the screen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw on 3rd. Caught over the middle. It's Lee. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time he's got his man. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. Off play action. makes the grab. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts it down. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They'll try to get it through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Brooks. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Brooks. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's Richardson. They've got the screen set up. Turning it on. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. The give to the single back. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Got it! And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Ooh, and that's a nice sigh of relief for the defense too, right? There was a broken tackle. The guy made it look like he was going to pick up the 1st, but because of great effort defensively, they were able to get the stop, and now they're setting up 4th down.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. They're backed up. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Gets it past the marker. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll move the wide receiver. Holds and fires complete to the right. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. On the run, it touches it. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. To throw, it's Matthews. Gets it out fast. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Second down, he'll throw it. Grabs it in the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Going to the running game. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. Is that guy's foot human? My goodness, did he hammer that ball from distance.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Leaves it with the back. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throwing right. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Richardson. Throws for the tight end. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Punt is on its way. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Great pass, hits complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give on the counter. Oh, he's got some room headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. Trying to pound it in. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the 1st half.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
The play-action fake. Fires to the wideout. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking for room. It's Leonard. Hard running there. And eventually taken down. But what about that spin move? Gives him the first down yardage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on first down from the 28. Wants to throw. It's Richardson. Complete.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver, just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy, and I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on a slant, you're going to get hit. Nice job securing the catch, making the play.
Caught in the backfield, it's Brooks. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
The short hands. It's Strachan.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows. He can run slants. He can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Leonard. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Trying play action. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on second down. To the air, it's Richardson. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Finds a little space. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Cox. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quick completion on the out.
And what a job by the defense, seeing the quarterback throw the football, break on the football, no space allowed. As soon as he catches it, defender meet ball carrier and gets him on the ground.
That's caught. It's Cox. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's the handoff. Creates a little space. There he goes. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
Man, that's excellent blocking there on the left side of the line. They were able to get great push, get off the line, create a little bit of crease for that running back.
They just created a wall. He had all kinds of room to run.
Yeah, I might go back to that one and call that one again. It worked so well.
Right back to the well. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pressure coming. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Looking for a man. It's Richardson. Throws to the tight end. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. They were really starting to put a drive together. And after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. From the gun, running back gets the give. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Here's a heat. He'll try to do it himself. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. They've been running it, but now the pass. Snagged out of the air. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Matthews. Fires complete on the crosser. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Boyd. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Using the quick game, they make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. Absolutely center cut. There is a flag down on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, the offense will have to decide whether to take the points off the board. This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to the ground with the running back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. A field goal here would put them on top, but a touchdown's what you want in a game like this. Looking to the end zone. It's caught. That's a touchdown.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score, and they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Back to throw, it's Richardson. Rushes on him. Fires on the move. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Finds his man. It's Leonard. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So first down will open up the final period. To the air on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They're going back to the ground. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Strockett. Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage. And as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
Running the red zone. It's Leonard. Tough, determined run. Gets it down to the 12. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quarterback running on the draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try to run for it. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. On fourth down, they're taking to the air, floating away. And he'll slide after picking up the first down. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth. They'll run it on first and goal. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They lost ground on first down, now second and goal from the 5. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. If they can get it in here, Week scores on the sneak.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with the quarterback sneak. Let's see what he can do with the return. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Spins away from the defense. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at the 17. They go right back to him. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. He'll keep it himself. Turning it on. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. Goes to the option. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. Here on 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Matthews. Fires to the tight end. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off-play action on 1st down. Makes the grab. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. They'll try the run. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And I think I like the call, man. You got an opportunity to take the lead in the 4th quarter. Go for the kick. He executes it perfectly. Defense, now it's your turn. You got the lead. You got to get a stop.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And he's going to bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Looking to pass. It's Richardson. That's reeled in. It's Strachan. Brought down at the 21, but a really big play there to pick up 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Brooks. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lee. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. Wide open downfield. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Now you got to think they'll really go on the attack. Big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 48. Unloads to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe. And how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. He's got it on the right. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Little touch pass to the receiver. Oh, he's got some space. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Going to the run, it's Jenkins. Jukes his way for more. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run play action. He's got it. And he's got a touchdown.
Man, and just what the doctor ordered. You needed a big play to go out there and try to take the lead, and you find your receiver out wide. He runs by the DB. Nice throw, nice catch. You got the lead.
Now for the extra point try late in the game. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Looking downfield, it's Matthews. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try. There he goes. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to set up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They just keep firing. And that one's incomplete. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. And the pass is incomplete on 4th down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flags are.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Complete out of the backfield. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. Dropping back, it's Matthews. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. To the line quickly, they'll spike it to save some time. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got his man to the left. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Makes the grab. Bounds into the end zone for a touchdown.
Who can you count on those big moments? Who can make those big plays? Who do you trust? And they trust the receiver to run a go and to run right by the DB. He makes the play, breaks the tie, takes the lead for this football team.
Needs this one to push the lead to a field goal. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And what a late touchdown in the final minute that is likely the game winner here. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Dropping back, it's Richardson. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They'll run for it. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. No chance to run, but still a good gain.